Last Sunday, I left you with a cliffhanger, and that's because I'm just now looking at the van. I have had my eye on this van for 2 weeks, but it had to get checked up by the mechanic, and it's back on the lot. So I am headed to the car dealership today to hopefully look at my van for the first time. I don't know if I'm going to buy it today because obviously I need to check it out, make sure everything is good to go. I'm hoping it's absolutely perfect. Let's go check it out. Okay, it's the next day and I'm still thinking about this test drive. Before we get started, I want to ask you to subscribe. I'm just getting started on this van life journey and I think it's gonna be pretty awesome, especially if yesterday has anything to say about it. Now, before you see this test drive, you should know that it started off a little choppy. Can't see behind me, but that's fine. Should adjust the mirrors. Wow, I hope the back door isn't open. But I was able to pull it together. I changed the angle of the camera and I really got to see what it was like to drive the Ford Transit. First test drive of the van. It is extremely strange to not be able to see behind me. So in the rear view mirror, you can't see anything. I need to find a parking lot so I can get this checked out. There's a squeak, but it might be coming from that door. Oh my goodness. It drives really nice. It feels smaller than I thought it would. That's big. Feels like it gets up to speed pretty fast. There's definitely a clanking situation. I'm such a good driver already. Okay, first railroad tracks. Okay, I stopped here at a local park so that I can take a look at the van. This is a 2016 Ford Transit. So this is the medium roof, and right here on the support, I definitely have enough room. If I come over here to the edge, still plenty of room. So I think this is all that I need. So the bed was about wingspan, then put it to about there. Maybe we could go a little shorter. So a bed to about here. Closet, sitting area. So this side would be plenty of space, but my plan would be to have the whole kitchen just on this side. So if it was from here, maybe over to here, I think that's long enough for a stove and a sink. If not, I could always put the kitchen over here. I'd have the bed up. Okay, let me show you the outside. I put my coat on so that I can take a look at the outside, starting with the engine. Looks normal. Sounds like it's chugging along. Okay. I also want to take a look underneath before I buy it. Honestly, it's really rusty underneath. Looks like it's been outside its entire life. We have jets flying over. I probably should have just looked underneath it first. It's so rusty. It's very rusty. Back to the dealership. disappointed. I don't think it could be any rustier underneath, so I think this one has to go back to the dealership. Shoot. I'm so disappointed that this van didn't work out, but especially after looking at the video and how many times I had convinced myself that it was rusty. I'm really happy that I didn't buy it. I'm still talking to the car dealership. Hopefully this week they'll have another one that comes in that'll be just perfect. It's something that I don't want to rush because I'm going to be living in this van all year. Also, any imperfection that I need to fix is just going to make it slower. So it's certainly worth it to find a really good van to start with. So fingers crossed that next week's video is titled I Bought a Van. As soon as you see that, you can be just as excited as I am to get started building it. With that, I'll see you next week. I think we need to look at the video from the railroad tracks one more time. Okay, first railroad tracks. It felt like that. It really felt like that when I was going over it. Okay, that's all I have. I'll see you guys next week.